One area that has been discussed has been the consolidation of city and county departments and/or services. Do you support consolidation? And specifically, what areas might you support, and what savings, if any, do you feel would be realized?
I think the philosophy of consolidation is a good one, but you have to look at cost-benefit analysis. I mean, what is the gain? If you take like the recent consolidation of dispatch services, it may cost a few more dollars, but because of the public safety end of it, it's worth doing. It's value added. So not all consolidation is necessarily going to return money to the taxpayers. But if there's a value there and people desire it, then we should do it. But it requires big study. The Riley County Police Department, I've heard different stories on is it effective on the consolidation, is it not? The one thing that's troubling about that is it did create a law board, and it caused maybe some other problems on funding and how funding goes. And the city always has to contribute to it, and I've heard a lot of folks say, well, we don't really control that budget because the law board does it, and we can't affect it. And that's a bit troubling. So when you consolidate, you have to do a real good study and figure out, okay, what is the real impact of this? Now, I think based on that, if you look at various government agencies that we have, as John said, you could look at things like HR functions that are common. You can benchmark one human resources office against any other one in any business, and their functions are fairly similar. And are there some cost savings that can be realized? Yes. But it's going to require some real smart folks to sit down and say, let's take a hard look at this. Finally, if you look at major things, I view what the city does. You have functions and you have tasks. You might be able to outsource specific tasks and save some money there, but clearly you don't try to outsource or something like the fire department or the police department, something of that nature. Those have to stay in-house. Those are government functions.